Hi everyone, this is Victoria Wolders, your My Kids Locker COVID-19 Ed podcast host. Well, I'm so excited today to introduce to you a new team member, Karen Peters. She is a counselor in Langley, British Columbia, Canada, and we're so excited to have her as part of our COVID-19 Ed podcast team. So she is going to be doing 3 episodes. Yes, 3 episodes. And she's going to be working on the COVID coping kit for kids. And so we'll have 3 different sessions with her where she's going to teach us a lot about emotions and feelings and how to navigate them. So you want to make sure that you tune on in for the month of May because she will be here on May the 4th. She will be here on May the 11th and May the 25th. So definitely come and listen to her. She is also part of a team of counselors, and that team of counselors is called the Thrive Life Team. And they're just in Fort Langley, BC, Canada. So if you're interested in connecting with her, I would love for you to Google Thrive Life Counseling and Wellness. And if you are interested, you can definitely connect with the counselors there or even Karen Peters herself. They have some online resources that I'm sure you would absolutely love. So without further ado, here is our counselor, Karen Peters, introducing the COVID Coping Kit for Kids, Part 1. Enjoy.
Hi there. My name is Karen Peters, and I am a counselor who helps kids and their families get through tough stuff and big feelings. I am also a mom of 2 daughters, ages 9 and 12. In our house, we talk a lot about feelings and how to manage them. I'm going to be with you guys for 3 COVID-19 Ed podcast episodes, and today's the first one. There is a lot of change, questions, worries, and some extra stress that comes with the spread of the COVID-19 virus, and we are all feeling it. So I thought this would be a really good time to talk with you about COVID coping kits for kids. Today's topic is working with your body. So let's start with part 1. Listen.
To part 1. Are you comfy? Are you cozy? Well, get ready to listen.
Okay, here's part 1. Listen. I would love it if you would spend the next few minutes with me listening to some ideas about how wise our bodies are. We already know that our bodies do some amazing things, like digest food and turn it into energy, so we can run, play, dance, do sports, and think clearly and invent things. Our bodies also have the ability to heal themselves when we get things like colds or bumps and scrapes. Something that you may not have thought hard about before is that our bodies carry our emotions for us. We can often figure out what emotions we're feeling by noticing the sensations, the little feelings that we feel physically in our bodies. For instance, if I have flippy flappy butterflies in my stomach, or my cheeks turn warm and pink, or my armpits and my hands get sweaty, I am probably feeling, can you guess? Nervous. My body is getting ramped up to try and deal with whatever I'm feeling nervous about. It's natural. Our bodies usually have our emotions figured out before our brains have a chance to even make sense of them. Take a moment and notice sensations that you're feeling right now. You feel anything? Notice which muscles in your body feel relaxed and which ones feel tight and tense. Notice the facial expression you might have right now. What's your face doing? Notice your breathing. Is it slow? Is it medium? Or is it fast? And what about your energy level? Are you feeling calm, jittery, maybe restless? Are you moving around a lot as you listen, or are you sitting really still? All these sensations can be clues to the emotions that you're feeling. Worry and anxiety is a common one to notice in your body. Want to know some normal things people tend to feel when they're anxious and worried? Okay. Have you ever noticed your heart racing fast when you haven't been moving a lot? Have your eyes gone wide, looking around carefully for possible danger? Have you had headaches or stomach aches, but you can't make sense of why? Do your thoughts ever feel really fast, kind of like they're having a race, but there's no finish line? Have you wanted to cling to someone for safety or skip out on something because it seemed too scary? Have you ever been shaky or close to crying because of worry or fear? And did you know that feeling hot, tense, and volcano-y might be anger growing inside you to try and protect you and puff you up so that you can help protect yourself from what you're worried about? It's amazing how many signals our bodies give us when we're feeling a certain emotion. Pretty cool, hey? The best part is knowing our body's signals so well that we can detect what emotions we're feeling before they grow into overwhelming ones. In part 2, we're going to focus on the feeling of worry and anxiety, and we're going to learn about a 3-step recipe for dealing with it well.
Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 today. We are going to create something amazing, and let's get crafty. Bye.
Here we are, part 2, create. For today's creation, I would like you to take out a blank sheet of paper and grab a pencil. You can decorate your page really colorfully when you are done. But for now, we're going to make a recipe card with some writing on it. We're going to put the 3 steps to cope with worry and anxiety down on that recipe card. Okay, have you got your blank piece of paper and a pencil? Let's do this. The name of your recipe is Coping with Worry. Underneath the name of your recipe, we're going to list the 3 steps. So you can put coping with worry at the top, and underneath it, write step number 1. Here's step number 1. Move. M-O-V-E. Move your body. This is really important because when emotional energy is trapped inside your body, it grows. But when you let the energy move through your body, it flows. We want to give your emotional energy a way of moving through and out of your body. And being active is a great way to do that. If you have a moment, write down 3 active things that you can do to help anxiety and worry move out of your body. One idea I like to do is dance in a really silly and crazy kind of way. Like my arms go flying around, my feet are kicking left, right, and center. Kind of do it like nobody's watching. My daughter loves to ride her bike or kick a soccer ball around. That helps her. So I'm curious, what do you think would help work for you? Okay, we're going to add a step 2 to your recipe. Step 2 is use your senses. I bet you already know what your 5 senses are, but bear with me as I list them for you in a very certain order. This is a cool trick, and you can memorize it and use this trick anywhere when you're feeling worried or scared. It helps you think about the moment you are in, the right now moment, instead of worrying about something that's already happened or worried about something you think that is going to happen in the future. Write down the number 5 behind step 2 and put the words things you see. 5 things you see. And then underneath it, can you please put the number 4 and write things you hear? Next comes the number 3, things you can touch. For the number 2, put the words things you can smell. And for number 1, things you can taste. Here's how this cool trick works. When you start to feel worry or fear grow up inside of you, take a deep breath and do your numbered list. Start at the top and name 5 things that you see around you. Right now, I see a clock. I see a filing cabinet, the sun streaming through my window. I see a pillow and a box of tissues and a colorful cup. Listen carefully for 4 sounds you can hear. Sit quietly for a moment and listen carefully. Try to detect 4 different sounds in your area. What do you hear? And then 3 things that are safe and interesting for you to feel or touch. Is there something around you you can pick up and just notice how it feels? Notice the texture, the softness. If you're out and about going on a walk and you start to get scared, one of the things you can do is feel the clothes you're wearing. Rub them between your fingers. Pick up a rock. Feel the texture. And then find 2 things that you can smell and 1 thing that you can safely taste. Now this sounds weird, but if you don't have anything that's food or candy or whatever around you or water to drink, what you can do is just give the back of your hand a tiny little touch with your tongue and notice how it tastes. Is it a little bit salty? By the time you're done, you'll probably notice that your body feels less anxious and tied up inside. Okay, let's get back to the recipe list, okay? You've got 1 more step to do. Step number 3, let's add step number 3 for your recipe is express yourself. Share how you feel. This seems pretty simple, but it's very important. It's important for us to let other people know how we are feeling. Think about the friends and family in your life who are good at listening to you. Those are great people to start with. When you start to feel something strong inside, a big feeling, share it with someone who loves you. It can help to talk about the feeling, and maybe the person can help you out with managing it so you don't have to do it all on your own. All right, those are your 3 steps for your coping with worry recipe. That's it. I hope you try it out sometime soon and put it to the test. And if you find that it works for you, please share it with a friend. That's a wrap for part 2 today. I'm going to see you right here for part 3, Innovate.
Hi everyone, it's time to innovate, part 3. Woo.
Hey guys, we're back, part 3. And I am so excited about what you guys get to do for this week's innovation. You get to make a map of your body. It's going to be super unique. It'll be just yours. You might need to hit the pause button for a minute to go collect your supplies. You're going to need some big, long craft paper or maybe some poster board sheets that you can tape together. What you want to be able to do is lay them on the floor to form a sheet of paper that's the size of your body, so you can lay down on it and spread your legs and arms out just a little bit, but that you still fit on that sheet. Now, if you do not have a paper large enough for this in your home, don't worry about it. Instead, just take the biggest sheet of paper you have and draw the outline of a basic human body. Head, neck, shoulder, arms, the core of your body, your legs, feet. Next, you're going to lay down on that big sheet of paper and have somebody trace the outline of your actual body with a marker. Once you have your outline, pin your life-sized poster on the wall or on your bedroom door. And throughout the week, I want you to add sensations or emotions that you notice in your body by using symbols, shapes, colors, or words where you feel those sensations. Map them out. So for example, if I'm feeling nervous and trying something new, I might have those fluttery butterflies in my stomach. So I could draw little colorful moving butterflies in the stomach area of my outline. I would think about how many butterflies I was feeling. I would notice if they were tiny or big, if they moved quick or slow, how spread out they were. Another one might be that if I felt embarrassed about something, my cheeks would turn red and my eyes might water a little bit and my shoulders might want to turn inward and curl up to make me feel small. Think about creative ways that you can draw those on your own body map. And the best part of this homework is there's no right or wrong answers, just honest ones. So get curious, notice what you feel, and add those to your personal map. It was so fun hanging out with you today. I wish I could see all your fabulous creations, but until I speak with you for our next episode together on COVID coping kits for kids, get curious about your sensations and share how you feel.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's My Kids Locker COVID-19 Ed podcast episode with Karen Peters. She'll be back again to do a part 2 and a part 3. So I hope that you learned a little bit about the COVID coping kits for kids. And today you had an awesome time doing the create activity as well as maybe even the innovate activity. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. And I hope that you stay tuned for more of our episodes. Until next time, less screens, more listening, more creating, and more innovating. Okay, take care.